Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way.
Just to confirm, I do jump my bike. However, I try not to get more than a foot off the ground. Wow, that was pretty impressive. Now, even when I get a foot off the ground, I still feel like I'm this guy, and that's what's important, is how you feel about yourself. Anyways, there are two types of hot riding days. There's regular hot, and then there's stupid hot. This was a stupid hot riding day. And other than the heat, this was a fantastic track. It was mostly all like fast woods riding, which made it a lot of fun, and there was like no dust other than just right there in the start. It was a really fun track. And I'm going to go ahead and cut back to that very first clip where that guy totally sent the bike. This is right where it happened. I'll go ahead and freeze the frame, and you see this a lot in Hare scrambles, but there's two different paths you can choose. The one to the left is probably 2-3 seconds faster, but you may end up in the hospital. The path to the right is for all the guys that got to go to work on Monday morning. Alright, let's get to it. Some fun woods racing. I am hot on this rider's tail. There's not a whole lot of room to pass here, so I'm just kind of biding my time. I don't want to force a bad pass. And I'm thinking eventually this rider's going to give me a little room and let me by. However, that doesn't happen. And to be honest, what I probably should have done just from square one is just get right on their tail and just wring the engine out, and that way they pull over and you can safely pass them. Because like right now I'm just kind of like in this weird position where I'm trying to pass and they won't let me pass, and it can get dangerous, and it's about to get dangerous, and unfortunately I bump into them right here.
What's that? Oh.
So unfortunately, I get into the exact situation I was trying to avoid.
Are you okay?
And she ended up getting back on her bike, and I think she finished out the race. So I'm assuming she's okay, and I hope she is okay. Now this is the next lap in almost the same spot, and I caught up to this other guy. Now this guy was a little bit closer to my speed, so I was having a lot of fun chasing him through the woods. You know, some sections I could tell I was faster than him, and just looking for the right spot to get around him. And also, I believe he's riding either a 125 or 250 two-stroke, and I'm on this 300. You always hear people, compare the two, and I really got to see the difference in action following behind this guy, where those smaller two-strokes, you can see the guys on the pipe a lot more, and I'm able to keep it in the lower RPM and still keep my speed up. So it was kind of fun to see that in action. And part of this whole strategy here is I didn't want to be pushing it too hard to try to get past this guy and get tired out. And there, he pulled over.
Good job.
That was nice of him. Because the fatigue effect, you really had to think about during this race with the heat. I mean, it was so hot, my legs would overheat. I wear these knee braces, and they get so hot, and I try to take water out of my Camelback and spit down on my leg and cool my legs down. But, man, if you get burnt out, it takes a while to recover, so you're trying to pace yourself and not push too hard and get through all the laps. And I think this is the sweep rider up ahead. So he'll let me by here. And I can hear this 4-stroke coming up behind me, so I kind of peel off to the left. This guy ahead of me peels to the right, and this guy comes shooting by like a missile. That was pretty cool. There's some fast dudes running this series. Here's the end of the race.
Not the last one yet.
It's over.
That's it?
That's it, dude.
Thank God.
Wait a second. Rewind here. I didn't see any checkered flag. Oh, wait. There it was. How did I miss that? Hey, guys. That's it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next race.